Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Airis medium indoor-outdoor wall sconce. This is the 30-79-20. One shorter than this and one larger than this. Check those out too. You'll want to watch those videos as well. Let's get into the size of the fixture. 24.3 inches tall, 5 inches in width, and the projection coming from the wall out is coming out 5.2. So let's get into a bit of detail here. Mounting height, distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your outlet box is coming in at 20.9. The back plate on this is 4.5 by 4.5. This is what you guys have at home, a 4-inch J box. So that's going to go over this without a problem. I want to show you more information about that, and how we're going to do it is to look at the installations instructions sheet now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you how to put it together, which is very simple. But it's also going to show you good line drawings and images of the back of this fixture, so you get a chance to get to know it better. So this is dark sky friendly. Dark sky friendly means that this is designed up to the standards of dark sky compliant, but it does not have the dark sky compliant label, but it's basically the same fixture. We have a lot of documentation for that for your town or your zoning administrator or whomever would like to see more information about that if you guys are required to do dark sky fixtures. So there you go. 5.8 pounds. It's made out of aluminum, so it's not that heavy. The glass on it is 2.8 inches in diameter, and the height is 18. Okay. Let's talk about what's going on as far as lighting goes on this. It's going to be using a GU10 socket, and GU10 sockets use GU10 bulbs. MR16 is what you're going to be using for the bulb in this. If you want to go halogen, you can still do that up to 35 watts. It's totally up to you. But there's some great LEDs that are available for this. We generally get them on Amazon for our showroom. And on this specific bulb, I get the Amazon Basics, which is their house brand, and I get that. And it's a great bulb, basically. It throws a beautiful light coming down. It's going to shoot through that glass, put a big pool of light on the ground, exactly where you need it to be. Comes in the color temperatures that I like. We talk about it in every video. So you'll notice they offer 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light. They also offer daylight. That's kind of a bluish white light, the 4000, 5000 Kelvin. It's kind of like a convenience store, overcast day, that kind of thing. What we like to use in our showroom is the same light that's coming down on me right now from these bulbs. These are LEDs. And that is warm white or soft white, and that's 3000 Kelvin. So 3000 Kelvin is what we usually get this bulb in. That, again, Amazon Basics, just so easy. You can still go to your local hardware store if you want to, but it is easier to get it that way. It's also a dimmable fixture, so if you're going to be hanging out with your friends drinking wine late into the evening and you're going to put these on a porch or a deck or around a pool, or you're going to use them inside, because don't forget, this is an indoor-outdoor sconce. You can put this on a dimmer without any problem at all. Just make sure the bulb says dimmable. Hubbardton Forge only uses aircraft-grade aluminum to make their outdoor fixtures. Aluminum holds up the best in incredibly harsh environments. When you're out and you look up in the sky and you see all those jet airliners running around up there, those are all made out of aluminum for a reason. And part of that reason is it holds up great, like I said. It also forges beautifully. It holds finish beautifully. It doesn't rust. Remember that. It's very important. And they're virtually indestructible when they're all finished. So how Hubbardton does it is they take the fixture itself, they're going to wire it up at the top, they're going to put a wire at the bottom, they're going to send a current of electricity that's going to go through this fixture, making it positive, and they put it into a spray booth with a picture of the woman next to me. You can see she's spraying finish around it, and because it's positive, it's going to adhere to every nook, every cranny, the top, the bottom, the whole thing. After that, they're going to take this and they're going to move it into an oven. That oven is going to melt all of that down and create a very hard shell. So it makes it, again, virtually indestructible. So they've also tested these things in these wind chambers. So they take the fixture, all covered in that epoxy powder coat. It's going to go into that chamber. They're going to shoot salty seawater at it at high velocity for hours and hours and hours, just like you were at the beach and you have like a hurricane coming in, which to me is going to be pretty much the worst environment you're going to run into. So after they tested these and found out that they hold up incredibly well, Hubbardton Forge offers basically the best warranty in the lighting industry. And you can see that on the page for this. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link, and click on that, and it'll show you the entire warranty and how it all works. Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.